This is the 2020 State of the Town, an update on our community and a look ahead to 2021. Here's Castle Rock Mayor Jason Gray.
Welcome. No one could have predicted the events we have experienced this year. As a town, we are tested and tried, and to no one's surprise, we are enduring and moving forward. This isn't right. I'm not reading this. We need to be upbeat. We had a great year. The state of Castle Rock is strong. We roll with the punches, and we should be proud of that. The COVID-19 pandemic unsettled the world and forced significant changes in town operations. Our employees rose to the challenge, quickly pivoting to working remotely and social distancing without a significant disruption in services. To help ensure the health and safety of our workforce and the public we serve, we adjusted how the town does business by moving public meetings and staff gatherings online, approving documents and payments remotely, and providing at-home recreational opportunities for residents, while alternatives were absent or diminished. Police and fire continue their high level of public safety and emergency services without interruption. And you can see your tax dollars at work outside your window as road maintenance projects forge ahead. I also want to give a shout out for innovation to the Development Services Department. With safety in mind, they started doing some building inspections virtually. Great work from everyone there. It didn't take long for the effects of COVID to interrupt our everyday lives. The pandemic has had a tremendous effect on local businesses, and especially small businesses, so we did what we could to help. In April, Town Council approved over $1.3 million in resources towards grants and loans to provide immediate support to Castle Rock's small businesses. In May, the town approved temporary use permits without fees to accommodate more people at our local restaurants, socially distanced, of course. And in September, Town Council approved another round of grants to provide additional support to small local businesses. And to let everyone know our local businesses needed community support, we got help from a former Denver Bronco to help promote our Shop Local, Support Local message. Not this guy, the mayor of Peytonville, but his best friend.
Hi, I'm former Denver Bronco Brandon Stokely. When my wife and I decided to live here in Colorado, we knew that the Castle Rock area was a perfect place for us. Castle Rock has a ton of activities, fun and generous people, and great local businesses to serve them. Throughout Castle Rock, our independent stores, restaurants, and local businesses are the heart of the town. Plus, spending money locally helps pay for town services like public safety, road maintenance, and park improvements. The COVID pandemic has impacted all of us in one way or another, and it's hit locally owned businesses especially hard. And now it's our turn, Castle Rock. Now is the time to support those businesses. As our local businesses start to safely reopen, let's do our part and show community pride and help them out. Many of these shops and restaurants rely on residents to shop local. And remember, our Castle Rock businesses employ our family and friends, so they need our support too. One more thing, as the businesses and restaurants reopen, we all have to be super patient. They're trying to figure out the new guidelines and rules just like us. It's gonna take a while for us all to get comfortable with these changes. We're lucky to live in an unbelievable community. Let's all do our part to revive business here in Castle Rock. Stay safe, stay patient, and support local.
That's a good message all year round. COVID messed up a lot of schedules, but the town's road and maintenance projects powered through. Here's our Public Works Director, Dan Seiler, with more.
It's been a really busy year. The crews have been out in force. Plum Creek Parkway is a large project that is nearing completion. That involves the construction of 2 new roundabouts, the reconstruction of existing old pavements, and the addition of bike lanes. So we've been busy in the pavement maintenance program as well. We divide our town into 5 regions, and we focus each year on one of those regions within the residential streets. This year we concentrated on the central region, where we repaired and maintained close to 100 lane miles of residential streets. In addition, we worked on our primary streets. This year we were reconstructing portions of Meadows Boulevard in front of the hospital area, where we put down new asphalt. We also reconstructed portions of Prairie Hawk just to the south as well. been a really great year. We've been able to stay ahead of the schedule and get a lot done.
For those residents toward the south end of town who are always hoping for an interchange, I have some great news for you. The interchange at Crystal Valley and I-25 is one of town's top priorities, and a new federal grant from the government will help see that through. The $5.4 million Better Utilizing Investment to Leverage Development, or BUILD grant, will provide pre-construction activities and right-of-way acquisition for the Crystal Valley Parkway Interchange project. The town is working to accumulate $20 million, and the project should be ready to go by the end of 2022, pending full funding. Down the road, the interchange will really help commuters who live on the south end of town. Castle Rock water is so good. I just love it. And the water department is going to be generating a whole lot more. It'll be coming right from Plum Creek. The department is finalizing a project the town's been working on since 2006, purified reuse. Castle Rock's water director, Mark Marlowe, joins me. Mark, your department's been busy.
Thanks, Jason. We've been working extremely hard this year, and I have some great news on our progress. First, we've expanded our wastewater treatment plant. This plant will allow us to process 50% more wastewater than before. That treated water is put back into Plum Creek. We also just finished construction of a pipeline and a pump station near Sedalia. That's where we will be able to take reusable water and renewable water back out of Plum Creek and send it to our state-of-the-art purification plant for additional treatment. Behind us is the newly upgraded Plum Creek Water Purification Facility. When complete, it will be one of the most advanced drinking water treatment facilities in the country. It has some of the most advanced treatment systems and processes available to treat our renewable and reusable water. After it's purified, all that clean, great tasting water is put back in the system for use by Castle Rock water customers. The whole new system will be up and running by the end of the year.
Why is this a big deal for Castle Rock water customers?
This project will have a huge impact on our community's ability to renew and reuse our water, and this is a big part of our long-term renewable water plan to secure our water future. The project will make us more water independent, drought tolerant, and it will be more cost effective for our customers going into the future.
I like that. Thanks for all your work, Mark and team. One of the absolute best parts of living in Castle Rock is our parks and trails system, and we're always adding to that. The design for the new Cobblestone Ranch neighborhood park is underway.
The next neighborhood park in Castle Rock will be built in Cobblestone Ranch. That neighborhood is located in the northeast corner of Castle Rock, and it is directly west of Highway 83 in the Cherry Creek floodplain. The park design will focus on having a neighborhood gathering area, which will specifically highlight an adventure playground, picnic pavilions, and multi-purpose sports fields, along with a basketball court. So all those amenities will be available to the community. The project is scheduled to take place in 2021 and has a budget of approximately $4 million. The park design will include both concrete trails and soft surface trails. Those trails will also connect with the McMurdo Gulch Trail and also the Cherry Creek Trail to give users the opportunity to hike and bike with a variety of different conditions.
Investment in our community is what keeps Castle Rock vibrant. Because of the clear vision of our master plan and a strong economy, downtown is thriving and evolving. We make it a priority to focus on projects that enhance our history, maintain our strong sense of community character, and make downtown both a great destination and fantastic place to live.
The reason why residential units are so important in downtown is it provides strong economic support for the other businesses that are located downtown. Those residences are going to want to shop, dine near their residence, which will be in the downtown area. And we think downtown is the heart of the community. It is certainly the place where the community gathers and celebrates. So having a strong downtown is going to help Castle Rock continue to be strong.
I'm sure you've noticed other renovations going on downtown. Old, dilapidated structures are being revitalized into new, exciting destinations. One example is the notorious watering hole near the corner of Wilcox and 3rd Streets. This location will soon be Provisions Bar and an eclectic cocktail venue. Renovations to the inside and outside are breathing new life into this historic building. Wild Blue Yonder Brewing Company on Wilcox Street is another example of adapted reuse. A historic 1902 Victorian house has been converted into a restaurant and brew pub popular to locals and visitors. Mixed-use projects such as Riverwalk and Encore Development on Wilcox offer residential options and office and retail space. All these residential options provide a walkability factor for creating a vibrant downtown during evenings and weekends. In a typical year, the town would have already hosted more than 100 events by now. COVID changed all that, but we made some changes too, and many events are back on. The experience is a little different, but they're focused on safety and just as fun. Events like First Friday in Festival Park and concerts at the amphitheater at Philip S. Miller Park started back up in July. We had to make a few changes because of new health guidelines and social distancing requirements, but these were still great events to enjoy and a chance to visit with your friends and neighbors. You've heard the expression, the best laid plans, as well as we plan. Sometimes we just don't know what's going to happen. What we do know is that in 2021, the town is going to provide the high caliber services our residents have come to know without any water rate increases or new taxes. Here's what else you're going to see this coming year. The town is committed to creating opportunities to diversify its revenue streams. Meeting our community's demands and providing stability during economic changes compels us to search for new ways to create revenue. One of the priorities our town will always protect is our commitment to public safety. Even though we won't be adding any additional public safety personnel, our goal is to attract and retain the best personnel possible. So in 2021, sworn police personnel will have the option to transition to the Fire and Police Pension Association Retirement Program. It's a great benefit for police candidates interested in working for the town. If you hang out in northern Castle Rock, improved roads are coming your way as the pavement maintenance program crews concentrate on your area in 2021. A couple of other big road projects next year include design and land acquisition for the Plum Creek Parkway widening project between Eden Street and Ridge Road, and preliminary pre-construction work on the future Crystal Valley Parkway interchange with I-25. On the waterfront next year, construction is starting on a new reservoir near Sedalia. The water department will also be working on a new storage tank, stream stabilization, and sewer line replacement projects. There's also going to be additions and upgrades to our park system. The master plan for a new park site in Plum Creek is underway. The town recently acquired the property for the park near the Plum Creek Golf Course Clubhouse. And the planning of park amenity and playground updates within the Butterfield Crossing, Mitchell Gulch, and Plum Creek Parks are also in full swing. By the end of next year, parts of downtown are going to look different, especially near Town Hall. The Encore parking garage that has 308 public parking spaces will be completed. There will be significant progress in other areas of the project, including the Civic Plaza and the mixed-use development with residences. And a dog park is part of the development plan too. Just about everyone will remember 2020 as a year of COVID, and a lot of things we remember are negative things like quarantines, lockdowns, and mask mandates. But if we look hard enough, we can find some positive things from the pandemic too, and here are a few.
Our community showed up to support local businesses. You can make the argument that COVID hit small businesses the hardest. Combined efforts from the town and the residents offered help when it was really needed. Parks and Rec staff videos kept us active. Exercise video tips and classes created by town employees help keep people fit and moving while at home. Businesses helping disinfect playgrounds and emergency vehicles. Preventing the virus from spreading is crucial. That means there's a lot of cleaning to do. Many businesses rose to the call to help keep public areas and emergency vehicles clean for everyone. What about story time from first responders and others?
At story time, the pirates beg of tales of ships at sea.
Who doesn't love a good story? While kids and everyone were staying home, they were treated to children's favorites from firefighters, recreation staff, and others.
Look, there's dogs like you. Yeah, just like you.
Another positive, our community pride was on display.
Let's rekindle that spirit and light the star.
Lighting the star on the rock got things going, and residents responded with their own displays of community pride and signs of hope and resiliency. It's always good to help high-risk residents. The symptoms of COVID are most severe for the elderly and immune-compromised folks. So our community stepped up by shopping and delivering medicine and food to high-risk people who needed to stay at home to protect themselves. CRPD officers also stopped by to check in on seniors living alone. Donations to first responders. Castle Rock is a generous, caring community. They look out for those in need. They've also supported our first responders and showered them with food and messages of gratitude during this time. Remember those birthday drive-bys?
Happy birthday!
COVID made social gatherings really tough, but everyone wants to celebrate their birthday with friends, and first responders came to the rescue. Having police officers and firefighters come to your house probably wasn't on your gift list before COVID, but this year, it was the best answer to a birthday wish.
What do you think? That was great. That was great.
Neighbors helping neighbors. And the most important positive effect of COVID is all of us helping each other. Being gentle, caring, and kind are traits we got to see in each other. They are traits we should demonstrate every day.
Despite the challenges and the interruptions that COVID has created, we live in an amazing community, and it's been incredible to see the outpouring of generosity, not only for our first responders, but also for our neighbors supporting neighbors and our community supporting local businesses. Thank you so much for spending time with me to learn more about what's going on in the town of Castle Rock. We look forward to working with our community in 2021. Be safe and be well.